When to sell a stock, 5 signs that tell you it's time to take your profits. Please remember, I'm not a certified financial advisor. Take everything with a grain of salt. You're solely responsible for your investment decisions.
Hello there, I'm Ernie Masri. 2018 has been a turbulent year for the stock market. For investors or for people starting to invest in the stock market, the question is not only whether to buy a stock, but when to sell a stock. Today I'll mention 5 signs that tell you it might be a good idea to sell a stock, especially if you need cash in the near future. Before I continue, remember to check the link in the description below. Also, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Ideally, the stock you should consider selling has gained some value by this time, and you don't want to lose your profits because of greed. So let's look at the 5 signs that tell you it might be a good time to sell your stock. First, watch for weakening of company fundamentals, including the Altman Z-Score, which we discussed in another video. If a company starts showing a decrease in sales, an increase in liabilities, it might be a sign that you should get out while you can. Furthermore, if the Altman Z-Score is starting to decrease or stagnate compared to other periods, it might be time to sell and get out. Second, the company is cutting a lot of costs. This could mean that the company is not growing as it used to and is trying to pay steps before things get uglier. Furthermore, if you see a company substantially reducing its workforce without showing an increase in sales, it might be a really bad sign. If you see the company is cutting costs without showing any breakthrough products, that's a really bad sign as well. If the company keeps downsizing without showing any significant progress, that's a bad sign. Number 3. Watch for lethal news that might affect the company. Notice that I mentioned lethal news and not drama, which is usually stuff of temporary nature, that is essentially harmless in the long term. On the other hand, lethal news include changes in technology that could really disrupt sales in the future. Also, a radical change in consumer habits, or an imminent indicator that a business model is becoming unsustainable. In this case, common sense is required. That's why I always recommend companies that provide products that you understand. Number 4. The stock becomes overvalued. If your stock reaches a high PE compared to the industry sector, that's a sign to watch. On top of that, if you see that increase on the PE ratio and you don't see any significant breakthrough, or you don't see the company is doing anything new, that's a negative sign. So it might be a good time to sell your stock. Finally, number 5. Your stock skyrocketed all of a sudden, let's say 20%, in a few days or weeks. If that's the case, better be safe than sorry. Unless other variables are phenomenal, I think it might be a good time to sell. Hope you find this video really useful. Remember to check the link in the description below to find some really cool sources. Thank you, have a great day.